For our group project, we got assigned the NAE Challenge 14, which is to engineer the scientific tools of discovery. While broad, it is essential in advancing society and critical in goals such as colonizing the moon. We chose to focus on the topic of transportation. This topic can refer to both mass transportation on the moon for people to travel or transportation of people or cargo to the moon. While researching, I came across the NASA research project that is researching innovative power propulsion architecture that will drastically decrease space-time travel when adapted onto spacecrafts. Ideally, this technology will enable a mission to Pluto in just 3.6 years as opposed to 9.5 years, or even deliver 80 metric ton payload to Jupiter in just a year as opposed to 6 years. The idea behind it is that NASA would build a 100 megawatt laser array that would beam power into space and adapt photovoltaic architecture onto spacecrafts that is tuned into the laser's frequency and capture that energy. Here I drew space supplies that you would put into the spacecraft that has the technology innovated into it, and that could drastically allow us to transport supplies to the moon quicker. As the design criteria, we decided on these weights for all these criteria we chose. For this one, I believe, here I drew a picture of the Earth where the laser would reside in and beam the power into space. And I also drew the spacecraft with the photovoltaic array that's tuned into the laser's frequency, and it's traveling to the moon. These are our design criteria that we've decided on for our project over here, and their weight, with 5 being the highest. I believe speed and efficiency for this, my design, will be the highest because it provides energy efficient and increased space-time travel. And the weight would be a 4 as well because the technology would be adapted onto the spacecraft, so you wouldn't need to worry about that. Though the cost would be pretty expensive because you have to build the laser. Safety would be at a 4 because it's not as risky as other designs that we've thought of as a group, such as the spacesuit, because by experimenting with that, you might have a risk of dying.